I told you this next part was going to be really important.
You sure did, Spar.
And now we get the intro to the actual area we're in.
Ooh, pretty. Great Cot Falls. Yeah, this is certainly part Machna from the look of it. Huh. Okay, yeah, I get it.
The Colony Lambda residential area. Do you think it's behind the waterfall?
Ooh.
Seems so. Let's stay alert.
It would be a little bit cruel if there was naught behind a video game waterfall. Also, Spar had to step away for a moment because he got a call. I will just collect things until he is back. Seeing a lot of our fallen over there. I guess that's as good a place as any to start. There's that fog up there.
No one not wanting to send off.
Alright, where's the trigger? There we go.
We can know what Noah thinking.
Don't really appreciate you trying to psychoanalyze me, Rico. I'm just here to do my job, honestly. There we go. Ooh. Not sure Lambda's good to be traversing right now. We'll leave him to it. It's not my job. I right wrongs, not turtles. I'm going to explore the area a little bit. This place is nice. I'll get to the soul tree, don't you worry. We should head for Colony Lambda. Well, shit. I'll explore on the game's time, then. Head to Colony Lambda. Okay. So that wasn't the actual colony. It was just a big old mech. There's a lot to take in with Xenoblade games. Sometimes I forget between recording sessions. I do apologise. Ah, what the hell, let's look at the thing now. Interlink. Soul tree. Ooh, very nice. Everything seems to be locked here. Interesting.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Yeah, I was getting a phone call from my brother, so I had to take that real quick.
That's okie dokie, mate.
Notice that the new forms you got all have a whole bunch of SP that you can spend if you want to sit here and listen to the same voice line for an hour.
More to add to the playbook. More to add to the playbook.
More to add to the playbook.
More to add to the playbook.
You also have the function I mentioned where you can share abilities between the two forms that make a pair.
Nice.
More to add to the playbook. Okay,
I think I understand now. I had to activate the first one first, and then comes the rest.
It is a tree. You must start from the beginning of the tree.
I must.
I got a new trick up my sleeve. I got a new trick up my sleeve.
Really?
I got a new trick up my sleeve.
I think she's got a new trick up her sleeve, Spur.
I sure wish there was more than one voice line for this.
You'll shut up and you'll like it.
Trick up my sleeve. I got a new trick up my sleeve.
You can share those boost attack by 20% things to the other forms so that you just get some crazy attack bonuses when you're in Ouroboros. So those are definitely the ones to go for the most part. There's definitely things you want to share otherwise. Like it might be a good idea to share the ones that slow down the heat gauge buildup or in the case of Uni and Tyon, share the one that adds buffs, damage increase for the amount of buffs that are on the party,
Right.
like I mentioned before.
New power. Whoa, new power.
Kind of looking like Arceus in the head there a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that.
Whoa, new power. Whoa, new
I guess you can help me
power.
fine-tune the Ouroboros after we're done
New
here.
power.
Oh yeah, for sure, because, again, if you sit here grabbing all the things that you can afford right now, you'll be here for a
New
while.
power. Whoa,
Earth Crusher, very raw.
whoa, new power.
Oh, art's canceling. That means you can actually cancel from one art into the next without having to wait for an auto attack while you're in Ouroboros form now.
Also this, Blowdown. Hammer Revolution. Deals damage that ignores defense. What do you reckon, Spur?
Let's see. I don't actually remember which one of those attacks is the best for her. So that's a thing I'll definitely have to, like, recommend later on. As far as, like, choosing the arts.
Fair enough, mate. Let's see. Rank 2, rank 5, rank 2, 7, 2, 5, 10. Ah, okay. So they're maxed out right now.
Heroes are always maxed out until you unlock the higher level that they can get to later on.
Right. Speaking of, while we're here,
Ah yes, Expansion Pass 2 also came out in the interim with a new hero that we can go do right now.
yes. Champion of the Nopon.
You actually have 3 hero quests that you could go do right now if you wanted to.
I could. Challenge battles, very good.
The challenge battles are very much like how it was in Xenoblade 1, where, I'll be honest, they weren't especially difficult, but I thought they were still pretty fun.
So this is just activated now.
Yes, you just go to where the quest starts and it'll begin, much like any other hero quest.
So is it in this region right here?
It is in the Dana Desert of the Fornis region.
Okay. Might as well start this while we're here. Oh, hey.
I think that's actually on a cliff above it, but it's fine.
Well, that's what gravity was invented for.
I guess so.
I like to look on the bright side, Spur, alright? Just saying. Scornful Daria.
Ah, okay, that was a unique monster that you took out that you could quick travel to its grave.
Yeah, so I've pretty much pillaged this area already, so it's good that I get to show it off a little bit. You were stuttering there, I saw you. See? Gravity. Works every time.
Rods.
I hope that you like Xenoblade 2, because this quest line has a lot of callbacks to it, in terms of blades and drivers.
A Nopon caravan. It's under attack from a pack of monsters.
I could have told you that. Come on, Noah.
Yeah.
We are quite over level for this particular quest.
I went to do this when I was level 99.
Jesus Christ.
I disintegrated the Arachnos. It's nice that this is such a low level. It's basically at the level you'd be at going through this area the first time. So it's here for people that are playing the game for the first time, so they can get this right away.
It's going great.
It's nice to fight some easy enemies after a tough boss, right?
Oh, yeah, 2 in a row. Well, the first one wasn't bad.
Good, that was close one. If
not for Ino, Caravan would be bittersweet memory by now.
Oh, bagum.
Trouble. Just happy everyone's still fine. Please to take good care on the ongoing.
Now, because this was all DLC, all of these voice lines were actually recorded at least sometime after the main recording sessions for the game were done. So I'm going to warn you, some of the parties sound a little bit different.
That's alright.
Excuse Ino? Ino just wanted to ask if not too much bother? Was it perhaps that it was friends that helped, help those Nopon?
Yeah, I know there was a lot of
We happened to be passing by.
dust and whatnot, and when the ashes passed, we were just standing there.
Courage to thwack wicked monsters! To offer aid to total stranger pun! Humans like friends are very reason for inventing word hero pun! Or whatever its human equivalent!
There was only one hero pod in my eyes.
Limits of expression cannot possibly give voice to such violent
Do you hate her voice yet?
I've heard worse.
Okay, well, that's fair.
All we did was help you out in a scrap.
Well, all it means is that we did well to give her assistance.
All's well that ends well, I guess.
Your outfit looks quite unusual.
I think I was
affiliated with?
playing, it was Dragon Quest, and one of the party members has a voice line that says that at the end of a fight, but I cut it off early, so the line was just all's well that ends, and it just stopped there.
I guess. Not wrong, per se.
Familiar with you?
Affirmatory! All Nopon who live wild and free, count each and every one as friends!
Except that one from 2, he's a dirty pervert.
Yeah, well, about that.
Universal Nopon love and peace! Ino is champion of all Nopon kind!
Okay, it's time to get to me.
Uh-huh. It grates just a little bit, just enough.
Would be Nopon related if it didn't, I guess.
Brill? Yeah, let's go with Brill.
So what you're saying is, the reason you helped those Nopon from earlier is because you see yourself as their champion?
Correct! We're Sooth in Genie Doodle!
Christ.
That is why Ino must restore self to previous strength so Ino can accomplish duty which Grandmaster Pon gave to... Oh, snap crackers!
What?
What's the matter?
Ino was just on verge of forgetting. Ino came here in search of High Ether. High Ether? What's
We have, like, gallons of the stuff, should you need it.
Ino on hunt for
Well,
searchables.
High Ether is kind of different.
Search and retrieve.
High Ether is that good stuff, if you know what I mean.
That good.
This area is teeming with dangerous monsters. Any chance we can offer you a hand?
Meh? Sorry, did Ino hear right? Friend proposed to help Ino for second time?
Yes.
It's kind of what we do.
You little scarab beetle, look here. She kind of reminds me of a beetle bug.
Completely unprecedented.
Yeah, it does a bit. She's kind of got that insect vibe, especially with the design of her armor.
Flabber of Ino utterly gasted. God
Also, her neck is like a foot long, which bothers me.
proper respect. I'm already over our shtick.
Wow. It's not often the game characters just come out and say it.
You Eno?
Well, it's not often they run into Ino.
But Ino not even introduced self yet. How
I like how there's just a Kavesi caravan in the background there.
We're staying far away from that.
Girl's got a lot going on, huh? On the outside and in as well.
Has temporarily joined the party, whether you like it or not.
Uh-huh.
Can you pinpoint where the monster is, Eno?
Well, let's get it over with.
Ino getting readings from hereabouts? Must be somewhere nearby for definite.
The nice thing is that Ino's class is a defender, which means you get another defender that you can use.
Whoa.
Because they are in sort of limited supply throughout the game.
Alright, so just up on that ridge. So yeah, this is the Danak Desert.
More names?
Or Danar, if you want to pronounce it correctly. I believe there is another hero quest around here
I
somewhere.
see some relations have changed.
The only other one available right now is actually back in the Asia region. It's up from there, I think, is the only other one you can do. There's definitely stuff you can do in this area right now, but I don't know that there's any other heroes available.
Hey, what's that shiny thing? It ether sphere.
Huh.
And high ether that Eno's searching for contained with
The new hero comes with new game mechanics in the overworld, which is
get near it like this.
fine. They're fine.
We'll have to take care of the monster.
Can't help but feel you're not hyping this up properly for me, Smo.
You know?
Well, I have to admit that
Eno was created
it's not a great thing.
Right on. Let's make it quick then, yeah?
She's a lot like some of the Poppy side quests from what I've heard from Xenoblade 2.
Oh.
And how she can level up. And not quite as interesting from what I've heard from people.
Defeat highlighted enemies. Well, if you insist.
But you're in our way.
I don't know why we can't just do it considering the enemies were leaving us alone, but whatever. Maybe the point is that if we go for the ether, the enemies will try to attack us.
I assume we can't play as Poppy.
Correct, because she's a hero, you can't control Eno.
That's who I meant.
Yeah, I know.
You put the word of a Nopon-made robot into my mind and just came out.
I mean, you could just call her Poppy. It's basically exactly what they're going for.
Kind of whacked weapons together until the battle concluded, though.
It's ether, all right, exposed to the surface. Looks similar to a regular ether channel, but the energy density is off the
Really,
chart.
Tyon? You think this looks the same as a regular ether channel? The giant glowing sphere and all?
It's fucking yellow, mate.
Normal?
Maybe. Want me to take a stab? No! Cease and desist!
What's wrong, Eno?
Cannot harvest high ether with baseline cylinder? Are friends kidding?
Well, I'm sorry, this was a new concept to us, like 5 seconds ago.
Extreme explosivity! Whoa, you serious?
Eno, that's not a word.
Most of the words she says aren't words, Spar, just roll with it.
Lance, I beg of you, occupational safety is no joking matter.
Is there something else we could use then?
Eno had
This is a bit odd as an interlude in what was happening in the main story, but I guess we needed something bright and funny.
Yeah, really. It's like, oh my god, you're... la 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 la, here's fucking Nopon antics.
Okay.
I guess it does suggest some improvement on the classic ether cylinder design.
Okay, just to stow the cynicism for a second, I am really happy that all these hero quests are voiced.
By the added refinement.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've mentioned it before, and it's great.
Well then, no time like present. Friend can go ahead.
I think the normal side quests are probably still about the same level of interesting to me as the ones from Xenoblade 1, but there's less of the go kill 10 monsters, go gather 5 of this item kind of thing. There's less of that, which makes them overall more interesting because there's actually something going on.
I have 12 matchsticks. HD Ether Cylinder Plus, what? That was just like, fine. Whatever.
I think the HD stands for high density or something like that, but you know what they're going for in the design of the game, right?
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Cool. That good.
Detecting further ether sphere.
I'm sure you do, dear.
Fortunately, the first one is the only one that you need to grab for the quest. But if you do want to go get more, that's basically how you level her up Poppy style.
That seems to have done it. Well, this
Also, that seems a lot easier than Poppy's leveling up system.
10 out of 5 stars.
The trade-off is that she's not nearly as strong because heroes in this game are not nearly as strong as your party members.
Go ahead.
Just fucking chugs that shit.
That hit all the right spots. Did she just drink the cylinder?
Clearly there is something not normal about her, Senna. You probably should have tacked onto that by now.
Yeah.
Oh! Meh. Did Eno forget to explain? Eno feeling mortified. High ether energy source for powering functions of Eno!
So, is that good?
I'm a robot, love.
Show then explain, so please allow Eno to demonstrate!
Empowering Eno. Eno swap to reach the Eno swap menu.
Alright, let's give it a go.
Alright. Powering up Eno. First select characters. I've done it. Oh boy. Dual flash and strengthened.
Give ether to Eno!
She starts off kind of weak, and she doesn't really end up that much stronger, unfortunately.
Alas.
Look! Snippety snap and ta-da! Capabilities of Eno power up greatly!
Oh, that is pretty impressive.
I mean, we're all 20 levels above you.
That's impossible!
This is all highly irregular. What in the world are you? Really?
Friend finally asked right question! Eno is creation of Nopon, legendary Grandmaster Bonthussu, final bestest and most strongest of all artificial blade!
The fuck is that?
Huh? Wait, blade? You mean like our blades? The ones we fight with?
You what? This is making less sense by the minute.
You're saying you're an anthropomorphic blade?
Is that it? So she's actually a human blade.
All the soldiers of Agnes are also blades in some form, but they just don't know that because of the rules of this world.
Hmm.
No, please hang fire! Eno not have fishy bone in entire body!
No, any bones, really.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't recognize the name Usu.
Eno created for purpose of bring about peace and harmony for all Nopon throughout world. Eno artificial blade. Meh. Well, in truth, he also say Eno must not get involved in affairs of humans. Although Eno have no intention of hurting friends, would not wish Dinsia's toast of on.
Well, that's nice to know, at least.
Don't like when the robot says I will not harm you.
I mean,
That should be implied. Doesn't need to be brought up.
artificial blade business. Still,
I mean, the party's definitely confused on everything that's going on, at least.
well before we ever turned up, you were protecting the Nopon caravan. You fought for them, and you did it all by yourself. That takes real courage. Seeing that convinced me. I believe what you said, Eno.
I don't understand a word of it, but I believe it.
What's this?
Oh.
Pretty snazzy, right?
Looks better on someone with a bit of meat on the bones.
Oh, wow. Nice get up. Now Eno understand.
What?
Friend Noah, you're destined driver of Eno.
No.
Your driver?
It's not time for 2 yet. I'm still immersed in the world of 3, thank you very much.
And say weapon
Well,
too.
Noah does get her weapons, which I guess is how drivers and blades work.
Wait, slow down. Can you explain what you mean when you say driver?
Eno more than happy to. Definition of driver is a human person who fight by side of Eno.
Okay.
Uh-huh. That could apply to any of them.
That's it?
Oh, but that's very vitally crucial. Only driver can draw a bestest, truest power of blade.
Maybe not in this world. Rules seem a bit different.
Stronger for Nopon peace and
breath now. You know, that's not really what this means. It's actually... well... oh, how should I explain this? There's a little more to it than what you're thinking.
How do you explain all of the Ouroboros powers to someone who doesn't even understand normal powers?
This is like someone from the world of 2 trying to understand the mechanics of the world of 3 and vice versa.
Therefore, Eno would love nothing more than to be permitted to address friend as Masterpon!
As long as you don't scream every time you say it.
Yeah, please don't.
Or else the ship will sail. Know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but...
You said you trusted her, didn't you? Seems like an open and shut case to me.
are we all fine with this?
I mean, you're the one wearing the get-up, my dude.
Well, you just wait until I force it on the rest of you.
Eno, this driver of yours, is that like a partner of sorts?
That right! According to Grandmaster Fun, drivers and blades were originally one in body and soul!
Got it. Well, look, I'm not sure if I can be all of that to you and meet
Literally.
all your expectations.
It just doesn't work like this in this world,
I'll
sorry.
be the driver.
Truly, really very truly.
Yeah, truly. You're one of us now, Eno.
Yes! Master Fun! For all Nopon that inhabit world, Eno and friends will fight good fights!
I feel like I should say...
I mean, I can get behind your motives at
our
least.
objective is
Rescuing Nopon.
to go around getting random Nopon out of trouble.
Huh? Nah, is not?
Come to think of it, we never did introduce ourselves, did we?
Also, we just teleported here from a really grueling battle.
And I guess maybe we should get started.
Right, yeah.
That was mercifully short.
Yes, there is a little bit more to this. If you want to go over to where it's going to direct you momentarily. A while until you can do her Ascension quest, which is much later on, though.
Ah, Eno, just remember. Masterpon. There was an important thing that Eno was forgetting. What is it, Eno? It'd have to do with HD Ether Cylinder Plus that Eno gave to Masterpon. According to Grand Masterpon, Cylinder conceal yet more hidden power. Really getting our Nopon's worth out of this one, eh? Yes, to release true power, however, it needs further level of upgrade.
We go from HD to 4K.
Every voice is the same now, I'm sorry, that's just how it is. Only good things, and many. Okay. In other words, it would improve the cylinder's technical specifications. I see. So anyway, I'm sorry, every voice is Riku. That's just my current level of voice acting, I'm afraid. Eno wanted to ask Masterpon. Okay.
Yeah, this is more to do with leveling her up and ways to make it just a little bit easier. Basically, you're improving the amount that the HD Ether Cylinder can hold at one time.
Right. Riku already got wings full with blade and gem maintenance, so would like to pass buck on this one. Oh, so that's your excuse. Sure, pal, if you say so. Yes, those travellers. The ones who pass out stones.
Which are conveniently rather nearby.
Going full HD. Come on. Once harvested, they disappear, but they'll reappear after enough time passes.
But you will get less from it once you use them the first time.
Fair enough.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
Ah, just down there.
I noticed that there were enough ether spheres throughout the entire game, once I had every area unlocked, to finish the first set of all of Eno's upgrades. And of course you unlock more once you do her Ascension quest later. So at that point you'll have to be redoing a bunch of the Ether Spheres. And you get so little from them, and it takes so long for them to respawn, that I said fuck it and stopped caring.
Oh, wow. Just the way Spa do.
I like Sunny and Cheerio.
Yeah.
They're good Nopon.
They're yellow.
Mm-hmm.
That's my take. I'm gonna need you to fill this up.
I also had all of the items available to upgrade this to max when I did this, because of course I was already at the end of the game. You're not going to be able to do that, though.
Totoma. Bit of a strange and lewd, lacking gab and friendly patter, but skilled.
I think weird but skilled is a pretty good description for all Nopon. Alright, he gives you the items required for the first upgrade, so you can always do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so apparently Ino has been doing this for a very long time. She did not just suddenly appear in this world. She's actually been doing this for years and years and years.
Well, I mean, to us, she suddenly appeared as soon as I bought the DLC.
Well, right, but just in the lore of the world, it's not a sudden thing.
The fuck is going on, Spa?
I don't think the party knows either. Now, I think this caravan will always be right here in this spot for you to come back and do the HD cylinder upgrades. They don't appear anywhere else other than as part of her Ascension quest, which is not really a spoiler. They're connected to Ino, of course they're going to be part of that.
Hello, Totoma.
They did say he did not have the gift of gab.
This is about improvement. I'm good with mechanics, not so much with words. Booyah, baby. Now, can we get back to slaying innocent animals? Not yet, it seems.
I think this is pretty much the end of what you can do with Ino for now, other than unlocking her class on the rest of the party, of course. You could go around getting a bunch of high ether as well for her upgrades, but that's really boring. So I don't recommend doing it on video.
I could, but I'm not going to.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll maybe get one.
If you have the area of the map uncovered, where the ether sphere is at, it will show it, and I think it also shows whether it's active or not. If you do not have that area of the map uncovered, it won't appear on the map, but it can appear sometimes. You notice how you picked up that one sphere and then it zoomed over to show where the next one was?
Right.
Sometimes it can show where the next one is if it's in an area of the map you haven't unlocked yet.
Oh, cool, he's got little wings as well. Okay, we are a little bit unbalanced here. Sure.
Got it.
Missing an attacker as well.
You line him up, I'll knock him down.
That'll do.
We'll optimize things a little better either after the session or before the next one, probably.
Oh, there is a question mark around here.
There's a few around here that are just normal quests sometimes. There's one up there which you can actually get to right now, I think. I don't remember exactly where that entrance is, though.
I think the high ether thing is this way.
Yeah, it was up on top of that cliff, but that's the one you just got.
Right.
So you'd have to look. I think it was closer to the old Kenna battlefield, where the new one was.
I think I see it.
The one you see on your map towards the bottom of the mini-map there is the one you picked up already. You were heading back to the Nopon caravan now.
Well, I guess we've done everything we're going to do here.
Let's head back and see how Connie Lambda is doing, because we kind of left them in the lurch.
Alright. All stockpile. Generator control room. That's the Fordis region. There we go. Sorry, we had to go and dick about with some Xenoblade 2 antics. Oh, that reminds me. I should re-equip stuff to Noah now that I've changed his class.
Oh, right, yeah.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Right, Spar's just been called away, so I'm going to continue the quest to Colony Lambda. Might get some time in with my new class while he's gone. There's a low FPS bird up there. Maybe I'll go smack it around a little bit, who knows? But we have much more options in terms of, you know, multiple Ouroboros forms. We've got Eno in the party now. Noah's rocking a new class. Lots of good stuff happening, except the stuff with Yorin. That wasn't so great.
You can never go wrong with some ether.
I have so much of this stuff.
Wonder what's inside.
Level 28. Yeah, that's doable. Come on. I'm going to tap up until I get his attention.
Over here!
Yeah, you fucker, let's go.
I'll draw them.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Lustrous Spike, self-KO. Not sure I like the sound of that. Right, does that cause the enemy to want to self-KO? Yeah, whatever. Went off without a hitch. I'll just keep playing as this new class for the time being.
Something so valuable here.
A squeezy lime and a juicy grape. Magna. Takes me back, so it does. I will probably die if I go over there, so let's try to not. And it is probably just going to funnel us from the time being, so... Yep. Objective is still the same as ever. There are nuts, and then there are spicy nuts.
Topographical info updated. I wonder what's happening in there.
I hope everyone's safe.
Alright, let's see what they got to say to us. Hopefully it's thanks for getting rid of the flame clock. Oof. Everybody flat on ground. At least they're breathing. Okay, so it wasn't a massacre we just walked into. I don't think we've got enough healing ether to get all these guys back on their feet, personally. Yeah, Isurd's got to be around here somewhere. Yeah, best to focus on the situation at hand, Tyon. Ooh, it switched me to Tyon. Yeah, he's dealing with stuff right now. Very spooky music here. I like it. God, even the Nopon got it. I wasn't sure if Yoren's mud clones deleted the original. I guess we'll find out. Tyon, pleased to inform Banana of important fact. Person cannot eat soup when state of conscious is absent. It's one for VG Advisor. If Twitter is still there by the time I send it. Soup can't solve all problems, sadly.
Might as well claim this.
I guess Isurd would have to be alive. Just owing to the fact that he seemed very hero-esque. I don't know, that's me using gameplay mechanics to try and predict story. A little bit obnoxious. Jesus. Don't worry, soup is on the way. It's good to see you. Don't think he heard a word of that, sadly. What smells like soup?
Tyon? So that's what happened. I'm sorry. I don't remember a thing. Except for that console silhouette. Did I say anything to you?
Oh, a few things.
I didn't say something hurtful, did I?
No, nothing that will require therapy, no.
Not at all. You were your usual self, Commander. Our pride and joy. The same as always.
All these sweet little white lies that we tell each other just to get through the day.
I see. I'm sorry.
Is that?
Nimue. She always cared so much about you. You possess an acuity that sets you apart. You'll be an elite, head and shoulders above the likes of us.
Oh, I'm feeling feels.
Nimue, she wouldn't stop going on about you. So someone called you a coward? Nonsense. Consider it's what you are. Perhaps to a fault.
Just because you have a moment of weakness, it doesn't make you a coward. Choosing to stay a coward, or stay afraid, is what makes you a coward.
Here's another thing she mentioned.
There are other definitions.
That if you let us, if we could gain victory through your kindness, she'd have loved to see it.
Kill him with kindness. Just a big gun labelled kindness.
Even if it's too much, it should be yours to carry.
Carry her memory, son.
And if you keep it safe, someday, I'd like you to go visit her.
How can I visit?
At the Cadencia frontier, beyond the Far Lane underpass, there's a place where Sophronias bloom.
Oh.
Nimue always loved their flowers. And one of them was especially brilliant. I'd like you to bury it there.
Oh. Looks like Tyler's got a special quest.
That'll show her, beyond all doubt, your victory through kindness.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd like Tyler as much as I do now when I started. I guess that's just character development for you.
I'm back.
Hello.
And I agree with you. I liked all the party members better than I kind of thought I would.
Sounds like he's eager to jump back into work. I do wish he'd rest up first. Soup and the like, but that's just kind of the man he is. Good to hear he's feeling well at least. The other soldiers are waking up too. Thankfully, Banana made enough soup. That was my running bit while you were gone.
Oh, fair enough. Everyone else isn't really part of everything that's going on other than what Yoren did, so
Yeah.
maybe Tyon should take the lead here.
On that note, there's something I'd like to check. Tyon, will you come along? Where are we going, Treebeard? Out of Colony Lambda, but we just got here.
Yes, I forgot what this was, but I do remember now.
How long do you think it will take?
Just a few seconds, and it's a really good way to end the part.
Okay.
Well, just a few minutes, I guess.
I must have lost consciousness somehow. How are you feeling now? Honestly, not so good. I remember the console turning up, but after that, nothing.
We have some new names.
I imagine he doesn't feel that good after sleeping on solid rock for however many hours.
Really?
Oh, you know, Noah said he was gonna do his thing, so...
Around, I guess?
Yeah, you've got to go around the giant turtle that's stuck on its back.
Aha, here it is.
They weren't real people, but it is the duty of the Offseer.
Indeed.
They were literal clods, man. Nobody's actually died. Who are you doing that for? Land's got no tact. Do too. Is about atoning.
Riku, what you saying there?
It's more for himself than
Why are we seeing them
the
off?
piles of mud, I guess.
I know they were only hollow vessels. But ultimately, we chose to fight and kill them.
They still had thoughts and
And
feelings.
nothing can change that fact.
Yeah, we saw that. They had fears.
Even if there's no one to actually see off, we have to atone for that.
In nutshell,
Oh, I see.
atonement, huh?
Hey, is Izzard okay with this? It's kinda...
Yeah, he doesn't mind.
alright.
Guess you're all weirdos.
It is a bit weird. Like, I can't
Still,
really blame them for thinking that.
strange.
But I get why they do it, too.
I couldn't tell you exactly when, but I would surmise it started out as a kind of process for the upkeep of the world.
Sounds like a crazy kind of process. This is all going way over my head.
Quite simple, actually. It gives a sense of security. Lets you think your dead friends are looking out for you from above. Alleviating feelings of guilt.
Not
And of
great
course,
when the part of the song
that's how I
gets to
understand it.
where no notes are being
Yeah,
played, but
okay, but
they're still
they don't
moving
know
their
the people
fingers.
who don't
Alright,
know
gotta keep
that.
him nimble.
What matters is that it is there. You don't need to pay attention. You don't need to do anything. But the way it is designed, if you think about it, it just works. We are told our life is born from the Queen, and to the Queen it returns. However, that's only if you make it to your homecoming. But what of the others? What of those who fall on the battlefield? Nobody knows. Where do they go? Seeing motes rise into the sky serves to dispel any unease. You end up believing, well, they're going somewhere.
You get a sense of security
But where
that
is
something has happened that is good.
the Queen's place?
Does feel very peaceful.
No clue.
You what, mate? That's kind of non-committal for you.
Disappointed.
I think there was a bit of that interchange between these two that said that the off-seeing ritual was not always a thing in this world.
Yeah.
So it came about at some point, so makes you wonder what they did before that.
Must have been a long, long time ago at the very least. Oh god, that big pile of veggies. That reminds me of something from Tour of the Golden Country.
Colony's got a perfectly good kitchen.
Out of commission, apparently. Somebody made a real mess of the place.
Hold on a sec.
Sorry, Mia.
If we hadn't done what we did, chances are we would
Lance
have been
is
dead by now.
dealing with a lot of things right now.
Yeah, I think we'll have to get to his arc sooner rather than
Everyone
later.
understands why. You were really brave, Senna.
Really? You're not just saying that?
No, you were pretty raw, honestly.
This real thrill of travel. Excitement mounting.
Is that the HD cylinder there?
I think it is.
Seriously.
I wonder if that would be there if we hadn't activated the DLC.
I actually don't know. I might have to go back and
Everyone
check that
deals with
myself.
things in their own way.
Is that right? And why are you acting all normal?
Maybe on the surface, lads.
He looked just like his old self.
I suppose. You think you're
Noah
the reason
knows
for
a lot
that?
better how to deal with this kind of thing being an off-seer, because he does this kind of
I'm
stuff
telling you
all
to
the
drop it
time.
right now. So you're turned up. That alone isn't so bad.
Course it is.
Figuring out why it happened. That's what we should do.
What do you mean, why it happened?
The very logical one is
The
Noah.
reason we became Ouroboros. The reason the world looks like this.
Also, it was obvious that Yoren's original body was destroyed. We saw, like, the blood leaking out and whatnot. So that would mean Mobius
Better than
deliberately
stuck in the past.
cloned Yoren and maybe froze him at that age deliberately to fuck with these guys.
I'll never snuffing forget.
You gotta carry that weight.
Lance doesn't understand that it's not about forgetting, it's about moving on while remembering.
There shouldn't be any life in those bodies, but the motes still rose. So that means I knew it.
Huh.
Very vague, and I don't think that's ever touched upon what he actually means by that.
The dead don't think anything. They don't speak. But survivors speak for them.
When this character appeared in a flashback earlier, I said they weren't important. because I hadn't actually got to this point of the game when I said that during the commentary. But yeah, he's minorly important to Noah's story.
I mean, Noah had to learn from someone.
I like that the song sounds different because it is someone different playing it. They could have just recycled the same song.
Yeah, for sure. It's a bit of a slog to walk home for all these moats, isn't it?
All of these airships and everything they could ride in, but I guess that's not what the last Vanguard does.
No, no.
You could see his tattoo there that he has almost no red left there.
Oh, Christ, yeah.
Lance, we are still alive.
How long were you walking there, Lance?
Well, our Warford does seem pretty far away.
It ain't like you to sulk like this.
Piss off.
Wow.
Now I bust your chops? Maybe not, but I'm getting warmer.
Uni, for spark's sake, read the room.
We're not in a room,
Oh,
innit?
boss. Look, Lance, I was there too. No one's asking you to forget. Noah's just saying, move on.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Noah. He's always a step ahead, eh?
Oh, a little bit of
You know he's an officer.
resentment there.
He's closer to it all than we are. To the ones who are gone.
Being left, it ain't easy.
Survivor's guilt.
I know.
I mean, especially because his life was literally
I
saved
don't
by
wanna
Yoren.
disappear.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Not like we can afford to go just yet.
You'll get through it, lads. One day at a time.
Take your moment, do what you need to, then pick it up and move on. That's what you gotta do.
Alrighty. Oh.
We're not done yet. This is the end of chapter 3, I believe, though.
Oh, interesting.
They just gotta be anime, don't they?
That's the Agnians for you.
The Agnian commander bites the dust!
I'll kill you!
Ah, nice.
He had 2 months to go! And you mutters killed him!
He kind of deserved that, honestly. Oh!
Sea guy, forgive me.
In case you forgot how brutal this game is.
All dead, all done. Ah, did you hear those dulcet death throes, though? See, guy, forgive me. Forgive what? Why is she apologizing? Ugh, humans!
He's the one we fought at Colony 9 with Xeon.
I'm not sure.
Can't remember if we've seen that particular one before.
Seems like new ones pop up in every cutscene.
Yeah.
I mean, there are like 25, 26 letters of the alphabet. Oh, I don't count it every day, alright.
Nauseating.
I've mentioned to you, I don't think I said this during the commentary, but I mentioned to you that there are a certain number of consoles, but I don't think there is a console for
I see why
A.
you would feel that way, but you have not the luxury.
Say what you mean.
Pleasures and sorrows, meetings and partings, their roots are the same. Tolerance of existence is at the heart of them all.
You want me to frolic with them?
You shall find there's no such thing as luxury in this world. Everything buds.
His hair is so long it's actually clipping through the floor.
Oh, wow.
That you yourself are here is proof definite thereof. You need not understand. You can simply remain as you are. That is enough.
I wonder if he's speaking to N or speaking to us.
Getting a little deep there, Spa. Oof. Will I save the game? Yes, I will.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea at this point.
It's vital to keep a record of events.
Quite a jump in playtime.
We all have secrets deep within. Memories we can never erase. Difficult experiences. It's just a distant dream of mine right now.
Not many
If we can just
ticks
reach
left
out
on
to
that
each
clock
other,
of hers.
Even a little, we can tease out those delicate shapes. Then, with time, our bonds will grow stronger until one day.
Just teasers with a bit of philosophy.
More cutscenes because they're just kind of throwing it all out right now.
I mean, it's the start of a chapter. Hey, it's this fella.
You want to see the definition of badass? Pay attention.
I am.
It's rising. We're getting more life.
We're finally getting a life console.
This is Colony Delta. That smouldering Cameron. It's valor, it's stuff of legends, but we can win. We're gonna make it. Consul, sir.
Don't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Right, all troops, full advance, and don't let up. Don't let a single life slip from your grasp.
Methinks it's my turn.
He's got them right where he wants them.
How do you fix that knee problem?
Huh? What the? What's that for honest?
You can bust out your giant robot anytime.
But they don't. They don't have one.
Listen here. You've done well to come this far. But now, sweltering Kamarabi takes the field.
No way. He let us think we had them pinned. But really, we were the ones that were trapped.
Yeah, walked right into it, I'm afraid. Console line, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, bye.
Remember when Riku said that Lucky 7 was the only weapon that could pierce the armor of a Ferronis? I guess other Ferronises can also break a Ferronis, which makes sense.
Well, shit. I want to recruit him as fast as humanly possible.
Just who are you? Perhaps a guard, perhaps not.
Well, well. Smoldering Kamuravi. Your name is no mere affectation.
You're literally on fire.
A consul? No. You're...
Oh, don't end it there. I'm so used to RPG tropes, but still they rankle.
There's a lot of game left to go. They've got to spread the story out somehow.
Whatever. Just getting back to it that has me enticed is all. Ready to go. Okay then, let's go. How we go on from here?
How many times can we say the word go?
Indeed. I got completely turned around in all those sparking tunnels, then the joyride down those rapids, so it is. These voices, oof. You needn't worry on that count. Commander Essern provided us with the necessary topographical data, which is to say he gave us a map. Legend. All the water that runs from the Urian Mountains makes for difficult terrain. Actually, rather than constantly checking the data and explaining myself, I think it'd be better if I just tell you where to go.
He is the local. He probably knows this area pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Alright, heading to the middle levels.
When I said that going out to do what Noah wanted to was only going to take a couple minutes, I did forget about the 20 minutes of cutscenes that followed it.
Oh, Spa. You'd lose your head if it weren't attached. Did you get to say everything you wanted to say? You want to try that again, Rio? No, I'm good. Well, okay, that's good. Hopefully that'll be righted by the time we come back.
I wonder when you can actually recruit Commander Izzard, because of course he's like the next hero we can get.
Yeah.
We should be able to rest here.
Very cool. Alright folks, this is the end of this particular recording session. We're going to do these at one part a week for the time being, just until we're on a level again. It's really good to be back recording these. I had a great time with this one.
Yeah, it was really nice to get back to these. Sorry, you caught me in the middle of drinking water right there.
That's fine. You caught me in the middle of a perpetual cold, so it's all good. Alright folks, we'll see you next time when Xenoblade Chronicles 3 continues. Bye for now.